less worry. She turned her vehicle around and punched the gas pedal, and her SUV raced down the road. She called the house to let her family know she'd be late, then turned her attention to the job. The back road and its namesake bridge were only a couple of miles away. A few minutes later, Bree slowed down and turned onto a narrow county lane. Dead Horse Road had earned its name. Cutting through a thick section of old forest, it wound around massive trees and boulders. Bree crested a hill, eased down the steep decline, and navigated 2 final dog-leg turns before the bridge appeared. She flipped down her visor to cut the direct glare of the sinking sun. At the base of the bridge, a small wooden cross decorated with a dead wreath marked the location of a vehicular accident fatality. A Toyota Camry sat on the shoulder of the road. Deputy Collins had parked her patrol car behind the Toyota. Bree slowed her vehicle and pulled over. She climbed out of her SUV. Collins wasn't in sight. "Sheriff!" Bree spun. 50 feet away, Deputy Collins emerged from the trees and scrambled up the embankment. Her face was flushed with exertion, and a few blonde hairs had escaped her neat bun. Bree waited for the deputy to hurry closer. Collins took 2 deep breaths. A passing motorist called in the abandoned vehicle. He claimed he saw the car Friday evening on his commute home from work, and again today on his way into work this morning. When it was still here tonight, he reported it. "Did he say what time he saw the car on Friday?" Bree asked. Collins pulled a small notepad from her pocket and flipped it open. "Around 7 o'clock. Today was Monday." "So the car has been here for at least 3 days," Bree said. Collins frowned at the Toyota. "The doors are unlocked. The key is inside. The tires are sound, the vehicle has plenty of gas, and the engine starts with no problem." "What do you know about the driver?" "I ran the plates. The vehicle belongs to Holly Thorpe. She lives in Gray's Hollow. Her registration is valid and she has no outstanding tickets. Her driver's license is in the purse." "Have you called her residence?" "There's no landline." Collins pointed down the embankment. "I searched the downhill slope in case she stepped out of her car for some reason and fell. The rain was heavy Friday night. The ground would have been slippery. I didn't see any sign of her." Bree's gaze tracked to the car, then the bridge. "As a rule, a woman doesn't leave her purse and cell phone behind." "No, her phone is passcode protected, but I could see that the battery still has a little power. It also has decent cell reception." Collins was methodically covering the bases. Bree scanned the area. On one side of the road, thick woods covered an upward slope. On the other, a steep wooded embankment sloped down to the river. Just ahead, the bridge arched over the Scarlet River. Bree's instincts waved a red flag. Barring a breakdown or flat tire, there was no reason for a car to be parked here. No hiking trails, no park. The bridge was narrow with no overlook. This was a back road used mostly by locals. She walked to the car and peered in the driver's window. A purse sat on the passenger seat, the top unzipped. A cell phone rested on the console. A wallet poked out from the top of the purse. "I opened her wallet to look at her ID," Collins said. Bree donned gloves and opened the vehicle door. Leaning in, she tapped the cell phone screen. The Face ID lock screen appeared. A few seconds later, it shifted to request a passcode. Bree touched the emergency button on the bottom of the screen. "Owen Thorpe is her emergency contact." "Yes, ma'am. I'm assuming he's the husband. According to his motor vehicle records, he's the same age as Holly, and he lives at the same address. He didn't answer his phone. I left a message asking him to return my call." Bree chewed on the information while her gut churned. There was a remote possibility Holly had become ill and called for a ride. Perhaps she was so sick she forgot her purse and cell.